Hi guys!
Hello, hello.
We're back again. This is number, what do you think, 6?
6 or 7, yeah.
6. So this is podcast number 6. Oh, that feels so cool to say. So today we are going to be talking about what happens to your body when you're an addict and how it can just completely just rip you apart.
Fall
Pretty
apart.
much. You're just falling apart. Things are falling apart. Things are falling off. You're losing a limb, pinky here and there. But
what's the first word right here?
the first one?
Depressant?
Depressants, yeah. So I think I'm going to hand depressant. There's actually 3 main types of substances, and that would be depressants, which are your downers, stimulants, which are your uppers, and then hallucinogens, which are your hippie-trippy kind of
Hippie
things.
trippies.
So I think I'm going to hand it off to Dylan to talk about depressants and what he feels like it's personally done to his body. And as well,
I think I'm going to switch it.
You're going to switch
I'm
it?
going to do some stimulants.
You're going to do some stimulants? Alright, let's hear what you got to say.
I think for me, whenever my body or brain or thought process became stimulated, I always took it in like a certain way. Like if I wasn't sleeping or basically, passed out, knocked out completely,
Knocked out.
then I wasn't stimulated enough,
Really?
Yeah. So
You
I
feel
didn't
like that's
I didn't really
stimulating.
see how bad it was really doing me until people started telling me like, hey bro, like you can't be doing that. Like
Yeah.
you're falling asleep and turning blue
Blue.
and
His lips were completely blue. It's the most terrifying
which is
thing
super
I've ever
scary,
seen.
so I didn't really see the problem at the time, so
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
yeah.
Yeah. It's scary.
But hallucinogens, I never hallucinated.
You've never had a hallucinogen?
Mm-mm.
Oh god, they're horrible. Acid is a hallucinogen.
We don't have to say their names, but depressants, what would you say, like, would that be a
Downers.
downer? Yeah.
Downers. So downers,
Do
your
they really make you
prescription
depressed?
painkillers? Do they really make you Yes, they do. Actually, depressants can affect your nervous system, which affects how you feel and you think and you behave. So it can definitely make you depressed.
Dental is a big thing for me.
Oh man, me
which
too.
is part of the body.
Totally.
Part of the body. No, what was I gonna say? Part of the bad things that happen to your body throughout the drug trial is dental for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff gets me pretty bad.
I have a story I could tell about dental.
Mental mood, that's a big time. That's huge for me. I mean, if there wasn't psychologists and doctors, then I would be completely crazy.
I think you are completely crazy.
I am,
babe.
but I would be
it's okay.
super completely crazy.
I love your crazy.
Joints and muscles, not so much for me. I mean, I'm starting to get sore.
You don't get sore when you wake up. You're not sore.
The
You don't
older I
like
get,
need an Advil.
the harder it is to get healed.
So do you think that's more age, or do you think that's more because of your drug use?
I think that's more age.
Yeah. We're 30. This one's about to be 32.
The dirty 30.
On Saturday?
The dirty
Friday?
32. I'm not sure.
I think it's on Friday. But we have birthday boy here. So it's birthday week.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's coming up.
May was also Mental Health Awareness Month, if anybody wanted to know about that. But I kind of wanted to talk about stimulants majoritarily. I just made up a word. Majoritarily. But I would like to talk about stimulants because that was my area of expertise, I guess you could say. I definitely saw the dental. I remember when I first got sober and I was taking care of all the things that you have to take care of, like getting your getting your tickets paid, getting your physicals, going to the doctor, going to the dentist, fixing all the things that you ruin in your active addiction. I just sat in the car and cried, and my face was so numb, and I just sat there and cried, and like, how do you deal with this? And it is so hard to deal with the physical aspects of addiction, because when you're in addiction, you don't feel it because you're so numbed. But once that numbed feeling is gone, you're just like, oh.
Right. Now, I think for some people, dental is like the #1 leading thing for a lot of people.
A lot of people have dental issues.
It seems to just completely take your teeth away from you.
Well, when you do inhalants, when you're breathing it in, it sticks to your
Yeah.
teeth, and then it deteriorates.
I always was wondered why people like lost their teeth.
It's from smoking.
Yeah, I didn't really catch the drift.
Yeah, it gets stuck to your teeth.
What do you think about memory?
Memory. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about memory.
I forgot what we were doing right here, right now.
What did you say?
I can remember numbers.
Huh? Numbers. You're so good with numbers.
Numbers, but
I can't remember what I ate for breakfast. I'll walk into a room and I'll completely forget what I'm doing, and I won't remember. And I used to have such a good memory.
Yeah.
And now it's just
starting to fade.
Shot to hell because
fading a little bit by a little bit.
And you know what else? I don't remember a lot of my addiction.
You know, I don't either.
I
remember big key parts, like where something drastic happened, but I don't remember my day to day where I slept and what I ate that day, and where I was, or what friends I even
or who you were around. Yeah, people will message me on Facebook and things like that, and I won't even remember who they are, and that makes me feel bad because I don't want them to think that they're not a good person or something, but I just don't remember because the drugs literally take your life from you.
Oh yeah, completely.
They take your memories, they take your body. I wake up and I am so sore, and it's not even funny. I have to wake up and take an Advil, and I don't know if that's being 30 or not, but I'm pretty sure.
It's just you being old now, mostly.
No, I think it's from it deteriorates you.
Yeah.
Watch, I have some notes.
I will say this though, the drugs that kids and adults are consuming now, compared to back when, per se we were trying it out for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different thing. Now
substances are completely changed.
They're hurting you more than they're even letting you feel pleasure or whatever you feel.
And do you feel like that's
people aren't even getting high anymore? They're just feeling sick and nasty.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's because a lot of people are saying that fentanyl is in everything now?
Yeah.
Every single thing there's fentanyl in it because it's cheap and they're using it to cut with.
Which is bad because then people are getting addicted to it
and
killing them at the same time.
And you try fentanyl one time and you will die. You can die.
Yeah, it's super
you don't
scary.
even. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Experience
scary.
In my life.
But
that is scary. But I wanted to kind of do some of the technicalities of each substance group. So depressants, if anybody doesn't know, I know we're trying to teach people things, and some of you may have a addict at home that you're trying to learn more about by watching our videos, or you don't know these things yourself because you never really read into it. But
hold on, folks.
Depressants slow or depress the functions of your central nervous system. So depressants are downers, and when small doses, you can feel relaxed, you can drop your guard, you can feel less inhibitions and anxiety, and then in large amounts, even with a small amount, but in large amounts, you could literally die. If you do too much of a certain thing, you can have a heart attack. It wouldn't technically.
That goes with anything, but fentanyl.
Fentanyl is horrible.
Is basically a powdery substance that is your death ticket. That's bad.
It is. It'll kill you. Fentanyl is just disgusting. But I don't want to keep saying it because we're giving that name some power. So stimulants actually speed up the rate of messaging going to and from your brain. So depressants are the ones that slow you down and kind of chill you out if you're somebody that doesn't have ADHD. If you're somebody with ADHD, it does the complete opposite of all this. Stimulants speed up the messaging rate in your brain, giving you a sense of alertness and confidence. And then hallucinogens distort your sense of reality. But the effects on your body also are completely geared towards you.
Effects? What do you mean effects?
Effects. So different drugs, different effects, different bodies. So if I take a certain, say we have substance A, I take it and you take it, it will affect us completely differently.
You think so?
Yes. If I
affect us, no.
Just remember.
Afterwards. Side effects.
No,
yes.
I'm talking about during. The way that it feels to me does not feel the same to you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
There's things that I like. Your drug of choice, I do not like.
I guess you're right.
And you don't like my drug of choice because it doesn't make you feel the way you want to feel. What was my point in this? I just had a brain
You were
fart.
giving us examples on stimulants.
Oh, I was talking about the fact that substance affects a person depends on a variety of factors, including your body size, your general health, the amount of strength the amount and strength of the substance, the length of the use, and whether the substance was mixed with something else as well. So all
Which
those
everything
factors.
is these days.
Everything's mixed. No, they mean mixed like doing two things at once.
Oh, okay.
Like
I was gonna say
an upper and a downer together. That is going to affect you in a completely different way.
I see.
So those things that it can do to your body, these are the body things that it'll do. It'll harm your organs, throat, stomach, liver, heart, lungs, pancreas, and nervous system. It can give you cancer, specifically in the lungs or the mouth if you're doing inhalants.
Do you believe that old myth about cancer and tin foil?
Tin foil and cancer. What's the myth?
Tin foil and then it gives you cancer.
Really? Like just cooking with it?
Smoking.
Oh, smoking on it. I'm not sure about that because that's not really my... I don't really know anything about that kind of stuff. I never really used foil. But that's interesting. You think it can give you cancer from... I mean, it is metal.
I think so.
I think it could give you lead poisoning more than anything, but I don't know if there's any lead in there.
I wanted to touch base on something.
Okay.
One of the stimulants that you... I don't think you should have brought up would be ecstasy. Now,
oh my gosh, I was so addicted to ecstasy.
That
it's
is
not even
probably
funny.
one...
And I just smeared my face.
One drug that is completely going to give you all of the feelings. It's going to give you all of the
ups
highs.
and downs.
You're going to feel good, bad, happy, sad, glad, and mad all in the same drug.
Oh yeah. Ecstasy
So
is an
I really
intense one.
think we should study this a little bit harder and
Oh,
see.
I'm
We
good
should
on it.
see
You
what
wanna hear
really
some information
truly
on it?
it's made of, and then see what like.
So
we
like
can break apart.
MDMA or the pills?
Both. Like I
Okay.
want to know why it makes people happy.
See,
so
and
happy,
that's another thing
and
is
then
the
it
way
makes
that
them
you
so
do it.
mad and
Because
upset.
it releases the serotonin
Oh, yes,
in your
I
brain.
know the
It
science
dumps it.
behind it, but I want to know the actual like why.
Why it does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because it just targets that area of your brain and then it dumps your
Well,
serotonin.
You know that
Gives you your well, not everybody does. That's the point. Like some people are
I
watching.
think they do.
No, some people are watching to like learn because they have
Who's
a
all
son.
watching today? Anybody?
Who's watching this to learn? Help me settle a debate with my husband because we're gonna have a
Message
couple
us.
fight.
Give us a comment.
Let us know
what you get on these podcasts and
What
watch
are you
for.
What are you wanting to learn, or what are you wanting to gain from these podcasts? Are you guys here to learn things about?
Yeah, I want to know if people are searching for answers.
We want to know what you guys want
or
to
if
hear about.
people
Because
are bored, or if they just like looking at us.
they just like looking at us.
But we
so
should we're going to study that one.
I want to talk a little bit about the mental part, what it does to your central nervous system, and there's a whole thing on that. Hold on one sec. Where was it? I have a lot of notes and I write a lot of things.
All day long.
I love it though. Okay,
mean?
so.
What do you mean? You like taking notes, or you like?
Oh, I love to take
reading
notes.
huh?
So here is some of the side effects of one specific substance. You at first will be alert, confident, and energetic, but then after the effects wear off, you get agitated, aggressive, confused, paranoia, and psychotic state. You can get excessive depression and lethargy, even hours or days after use.
Lethargy.
Lethargy, when you feel like kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
But another one is permanent dental and mouth damage. But I wanted to talk about the cardiovascular and the respiratory and the... Oh gosh, I had another brain fart. The respiratory, the cardiovascular, and the one with all the neurological neurological system. So it affects your
Everything.
nerve system.
Everything.
It comes into your body, affects your nervous system. I don't really know the science behind that part of it, but I know that it literally makes you crazy. And if you've ever used a substance before, you know that...
Yeah, already crazy though.
Oh, I know. We're already crazy, so it's just adding to the crazy. But a substance will alter the way that you think completely. So I'll be thinking he's doing some... It makes you hyper-focus way too much. So you think everything matters when some things really don't matter.
Yeah, your depth perception is totally off. You can't. I don't really. I remember when I used to use that. I couldn't see straight.
Oh, I know.
My vision was very big, but let's not splurge.
No, we're talking about what it does to your
body.
body.
I think
no,
I really want to find out from this podcast is what people are watching for.
Yeah, that's totally a good question.
It's gonna help us because
I
to
agree.
be honest,
we should do a poll or a question.
We are kind of tired of sitting up here and talking about drugs all the time.
Well,
we want to talk about some more positive stuff.
Well, what do you want to talk about then? Let's talk about it.
I want them to tell
We could talk about some positive things that we've done from our body. Well,
I'm just saying,
they can tell us too.
I want them to tell us. Give us some examples.
Yeah, give us examples, guys. What are things that you want to learn?
Great.
Or hear us talk about.
Or we could talk about a little hockey here
Oh,
and
we
there.
could totally talk about hockey.
The Mavs. I mean, pulling through.
They are.
Playing
Go Avs! Oh, I'm so excited for that. We gotta watch it.
Yeah, if we got it to come in.
We can go to Buffs. We'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah. We can also talk about some of the positive effects of getting sober. Right. You want to talk about that for a little bit?
Sure.
I think that's a good area to talk about.
We can dedicate that to a whole podcast.
I want to
talk about this. One of the hardest things that I'm going through right now is being around old friends.
Old friends.
Now, it's not a problem.
Touching base on the last podcast.
It's not a problem for me because I am so far away from my old friends, but all of them talking to me and hitting me up.
Oh, yeah.
I hated that. It's a hard, it just makes you have those feelings where you want to just jump in the car and drive back and
I know.
Go hang out with them. When I know that that's just the worst thing that could possibly ever happen.
Yeah.
But that's some things that I'm struggling with today.
Yeah.
And honestly, a little bit of depression from loneliness and missing my family.
It's hard.
It's getting kind of tough. I'll be honest.
Well, it's almost been 6 months since you've been in Colorado, so maybe it's time for a visit.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while. It's the longest time I've ever spent away from my family. So.
Well, I'm proud of you. I really am.
I miss you, fam. Hopefully, I get to see you soon.
Hi, fam. We love you. And they get to see us through here, so that's good too.
I know. But yeah, how long we go?
We're good. I think we got some time.
Okay.
I do want to kind of talk about the positive things that have happened since getting sober. Like, okay, this is gonna be TMI probably, but when using, I can't go pee at all. I have to literally sit there and make myself go pee.
So that's a positive for her.
So I can go pee now just by sitting down on the toilet. So that's what sobriety will get you. We can also, I can get up, it's taken me a while, but I can get up out of bed without completely feeling like hell. Like everything in my body ached, and it took me so much longer to heal.
Yeah,
my body was not healing fast when using.
Some of the pros for me would probably be I'm back and happy to dress up and wear my nice clothes.
Yes, getting ready, taking care of yourself.
Get kind of like some confidence back and feel good about myself. By the way, we just opened up a new gym membership today.
Woo!
We're gonna go.
So excited.
We're gonna go get our tan on and work out a little bit because I think getting back in shape is probably one of the last parts that we're needing because.
Oh yeah. That's a factor.
We're practicing, we're preaching, we're reading up. You're studying all the time. We're applying. We're just not physically healthy enough.
Yeah.
Because I mean.
You feel that linger.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel sluggish.
Like.
And so yeah, we're going back to the gym. We're gonna hit it hard.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the tanning.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
Call me a little girl.
I love that my husband tans. Oh, that's so cool.
But yeah, I encourage you guys out there to go and get active because I'll tell you what, once you hit 30 and you haven't been active in 10 years, it really catches up with you.
And we have a refer a friend link for the gym membership. So if you guys would like that, I'm going to put it up in the top in the description. And also I'll put it in the story. That way you guys can link up and get a Planet Fitness membership. That way you can try and get into the gym. And even if you just go and go tanning or you just go and walk on the treadmill, do something physical with your body because I know that when I was laying in bed depressed, it was not helping. Yeah. And I know the mental health issues along with the drug abuse issues are just detrimental to, you just fall apart.
I wanted to do a shout out. I'm going to shout out Vincent Rodriguez. He goes by by the name Drama. Some of you might know him.
Drama.
I'm proud of you, bro. He's currently in the halfway house. I think in Alamo, so I'm not too sure. Or no, Colorado Springs. You know, I don't know. But good job, bro. I know where you're at. I know it's a tough time. The halfway house is nothing but a zoo. But I tell you what, if you follow it, it will teach you some stupid but very important things in your life to where you need what you need to succeed. And I think that all you need is a friend, bro. So I'm glad you're gonna be at my wedding, and we're gonna have fun. And
our wedding.
And I'm just proud of you, bro. So hang in there, and you always know that if you do need anything, you can ask me, bro. So, but yeah.
I'm proud of you, fam.
But yeah.
So, was there any other bases that we needed to talk about? Memory, mood, mental, dental, joints and muscles. Oh, my joints and muscles. I think it's just the thing with the body is, and the substance as well, is it affects everybody differently. Is kind of what we're just trying to get out there. Is it will affect you differently, and you need to pay attention to your body.
Right.
You need to pay attention to you and figure out what you need. We both understand that we need to go to the gym, and so we're getting our butts in there, and I am so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. But I think you just have to really get to know yourself when you're a drug addict. Anybody, actually, any kind of addict. You could be addicted to scrapbooking. You could be addicted to couponing. You could be addicted to anything in excess.
Everybody's goal of the week should be 100 positive affirmations to themselves.
I love that. 100 positive affirmations.
It's harder than you think.
And
you can't have people that tell you what they are or give you an example. You have to come up with them.
Some
when
people
you
don't
come
know
up with
what
them,
I'm saying.
it's impossible. It seems like.
Oh, it's not impossible.
Oh no, it's not. But it seems impossible.
Positive affirmations. So give me one example of a positive affirmation about yourself. What would you say?
I am a nice person.
Okay.
I am a good listener. I am a strong person. I am a giving guy.
Oh, you're so giving. Your heart is so big.
Yeah, it's just a positive affirmation towards yourself, but nobody can help you. Try to do 100. That's the homework. It's kind of hard, but I don't think... Yeah, you'll be surprised.
What me and Dylan do is we've written ours out, and we put them by the mirrors around the bedroom so that even if we forget about it, we kind of remind ourselves.
Yeah.
So we have just different ones with our goals on it around our bedroom. I probably drive my husband crazy with all my weird positivity shit.
There's sticky notes all over the house.
Sticky notes everywhere and little heart notes. I got a bride box that have little heart notes. But just be kind to yourself.
Love your life.
Be self-aware. Yeah, love your life. Be self-aware. Is there anything else you wanted to cover today, baby? I think we did pretty good. I know that I'm sore still, but I'm getting there. And I feel like...
I would encourage you guys to give us a little bit more feedback and let us know what you want us to make these podcasts about, because the whole drug thing can only last so long. And we want to continue preaching it, but we don't want it to become just like an AA meeting. We want to hear about life, and we want to see what's going on.
And we want to hear what's going on with you guys as well.
Let us know, give us some examples, tell us what you think, and we'll tell you what we think.
What did you just say? Backtrack a minute. What did you say? Because it jogged my memory to say something. Okay. I guess it was really important.
I hope you guys all had a great weekend. We did. Hang in there. If anybody needs any kind of advice, help, or anything, give us a DM in the message box, and we'll be here for you.
We love chatting with you guys, and we love doing these podcasts with you as well. So please just...
We have our GoFundMe up. So.
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah.
It works
GoFundMe.
pretty good.
If you guys want to help us to get better equipment, better sound system, a better light, because currently ours is duct taped together. We totally are starting with lawn chairs and candle wax. I don't know what that means, but you feel me.
We're just trying to get to what is that? A microphone?
We're trying to get to more professional
that way we're just not sitting on some chairs with a string light and a cell phone.
Exactly, and that way we can grow our podcast and we can get the word out there more, because having good equipment will really, really help to boost our
sound, video.
We'll be more thorough, and it'll sound better, it'll look better, and we'll feel better about it.
It would be greatly appreciated. And
it would. We're perfectionists. And also,
if anything, subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like. If anybody is feeling up to it, We loved doing an interview with Morgan. I think she did such an amazing job. I want to touch base on that. Morgan,
definitely want to get another one.
Yes, we would love to interview you guys. Everybody is just anybody and anybody. If you guys would like to do an interview with us, please DM either me or Dylan. Let us know. We will totally get you booked in there. I have a couple people already lined up because I really liked the interview format. I liked having a guest. So I think we should definitely do that more often.
Yep.
I think I have about 2 people lined up already. And we want to hear from everybody, old, young, guys, gals, if you're even an active user or not. We would like to talk to you. It does not matter. There is no criteria. We want to talk to you guys about your addiction and either how you're overcoming it or how you've already overcome it. So please feel free to reach out to us. Hit up our GoFundMe, and I'll give you guys links and resources in a minute up in the description if you guys check back on this video. And if you're watching the replay, do #replay. And we love you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with us, and we hope that you're learning a lot, loving this, because we know that we are. And I think that's about it. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Have a good week.
Have a good one.
Ta-ta for now.